Thanks for tuning in, guys. Got a fun interval workout for you today. You can see here on the board. You're going to need a jump rope. If you don't have one, we'll do penguin taps. You're going to need something weighted to squat if you want to add a little load today. And then we're also going to use the PVC pipe for a special twist of our warm-up that I have for you this morning. If you haven't downloaded the Timer app, we're recommending SmartWOD, so you could add that to your app store today if you'd like. But let's just get started with some light jumping jacks to get the blood flowing. And so we're going to get about 15. Keep your arms nice and long, touch overhead and touch behind you if you would. Going for 15 here. Deep breaths. And 15. Now we're going to take a nice wide step and get some lateral lunges. So I'm going to squat down into my right side, driving right knee out, opening up the hips and groin, and then going into my left, driving that knee out, keeping my chest tall. We're going to get two more, one per side, and actually let's stay low for two more. Just staying low if we can. Awesome. Now we're going to step out into our Spider-Man lunge and get some groiners with a twist and a push-up. So I'm going to take my hands inside of my left leg being out front, knee over the ankle. Left elbow comes towards my left heel. And open up to the sky, wave to the birds and the bees. Take that leg behind me, grab a push-up. Switch sides. Opening up to the right. Coming back down for another push-up. 3 more per side. 2. Getting our T-spine open, our hips, and getting that push-up in to prep for the burpee today. Last one here, we're going to bring it up to standing. We're going to go into some penguin taps, which will prepare us for our jump rope today. So we're going to stay nice and tall. Try to just lift the heels and then go into a deeper jump. And then we'll grab a couple taps at the top. Try to keep a neutral neck. These are awesome sub for your jump rope or double under today. And relax. We're going to take our squat stance, screw our feet into the ground and get 10 air squats. Just down and up, keeping our chest up, our weight in our heels. Going a little bit deeper with each rep. Try to drive those knees right over, tracking over your feet. 3 more. Good job, you guys. And then back into our groiners. Just gonna get 3 per side. Step back, push up. Keep those elbows in nice and close. That's 1 each. Switching out for 2. One more set. All right. And then our final round, if you have your jump rope, you can take that. If not, go ahead and give me jumping jacks or penguin taps or plate hops. Pro tip, always have it in a way that it's not tangled. We're going to keep the elbows in close, wrists out in front of us. And I'm just going to go for singles for 15. Good. All right. Set that aside. We're going to get some more squats. This time a little bit quicker tempo. So down and up. Down, up, squeezing your butt at the top. Just 5 of those. And then we're gonna get some grasshoppers this time, some mountain climbers rather. Just hopping back and forth. 5 per side with 5 push-ups to finish. All right. Hopefully you guys are as warm as I am. And next up, I'm going to tell you about Air Fran. Introduce you to the air version with either PVC or broomstick. We're going to get 21, 15, 9 of thrusters and a mock kipping pull-up. So for the thruster, we'll go into our front rack position. Can be pretty challenging without weight. So I challenge you just to try to keep those elbows up and drive that head through the window. And then for our pull-ups, we're as if we're hanging from the pull-up bar. Each rep would start here, bringing that bar to the right around the collarbone, and then putting our head through at the top, pulling it back in the bottom. So those are my pull-ups today, okay? So fun thing about Air Fran is theoretically it would give you an idea of how fast you could do Fran, you know, if the limitation of the weight or the pull-up wasn't really a factor. So it's pretty fun just to test it out to see what the cycle time of the reps are with no loading of your body weight in the pull-up or your body weight and the barbell in the thruster. So it's gonna be a fun little warm-up test. I'm gonna get my timer going. I'm gonna do it with you guys just to keep us all together. So my timer, SmartWOD for this one. If you can zoom on this at all. There's my SmartWOD timer.
Closer. Come way closer. That's too much glare.
Okay. So there's a 4-time, the blue app. I'm gonna click that and we're just gonna get this Air Fran rolling. So grab either PVC or a broomstick. I'm gonna go ahead and set mine 4-time. All right guys, I got my timer set and I'm gonna press start timer. It's gonna give me tap to start 10 seconds. My bar starts on the ground just like in Fran. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, work. Going unbroken hopefully with the PVC. May need a counter. Making sure you get your head through the window, driving up out of the bottom of that thruster. About halfway through my first set of 21. Taking a breath at the top, even though it's just PVC, still a good idea. I'm glad it's PVC since I just shaved my nose with it. Last rep here. And then I'm gonna go into my pull-ups, jumping onto that bar. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Pretending like I'm hanging. 7, 8, getting kipping pull-ups. 10, 11. Wishing I could butterfly right now. 20, 21, and back into our thruster. I'm gonna squat clean it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Stay with it, guys. 7, 8, 9. I'm about 90 seconds in. Staying in those heels. 15, and then getting our pull-ups, jumping on that bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay with me. 8, 9 at the top of the rep. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2 minutes in, a little bit over. Last round of 9 and 9. 1, 2. And then jumping up onto that rig, getting my pull-ups. You can try to get extension in the bottom. Chin over the bar. 8, 9. That is time for me. We're at 2:43 right now. Hopefully everybody's going to be getting a sub 3-minute air Fran. Obviously, if we have the butterfly pull-up down, it's a different story. We can cycle those a little faster without all the pausing in the bottom and the top. But anyway, it's a pretty fun warm-up, and we're definitely going to have some big Fran when we get back into the gym. So I thought it would be fun to incorporate today. So now let's go ahead and I'll give you the breakdown on what this workout's going to look like. It's real simple movements you guys are all very familiar with. So you're going to be jumping rope. I want you on the jump rope for less than 90 seconds. So choose a modification. If your 75 double unders is not going to be just done in 1 to 2 sets, then we can bring down the number. We can do single, single, double, penguin taps, plate hops. Any of those kind of things would work. If you want to run or row or ski or bike and you have that option at home, go for it. I'm looking for less than 90 seconds there. We're going to go into some squats. I would love to see these be loaded today, but I still want them to be something that you can do only breaking once at most. So if you're using a kettlebell, you could maybe do it in a goblet style, performing like this, really squeezing your butt at the top. This is strength and speed today. And those burpees, want to get chest and thighs to touch the ground with every rep, and then come up into full extension at the top. So we're going to clap our hands overhead, make sure those hips open up at the top, and we're not staying hunched over, okay? So for the burpees, you can step back or jump back. If you're really going for speed today, I push you to jump back with both feet, jumping back, jumping up, landing with a wide base. All right, guys, so I want us to do a little mini round, and then I'll release you for your workout. I'm also going to show you how you could set up your timer.
Well done.
For that workout. So grab your jump rope. I want you to get 20 singles or penguin taps or plate hops, whatever you want to do, or your dubs. So we're going to work for, actually let's just go for 15 seconds on your jump rope, and then we're going to get 5 squats and 3 burpees and see how that feels, okay? So everybody grab your jump rope. I'm still learning this app. We're going to start the timer and have you jump for 15 seconds. Okay, going in 5, 3, 2, 1, work. You're jumping, keeping that nice neutral gaze. You're gonna jump for 10 more seconds. You're gonna practice scooping that weight off the ground. Give me 5 squats and 3 burpees. 3, 2, 1. Pick up your weight and give me some squats. Nice and deep, chest up tall. Squeeze your butt at the top, keeping your chest up even as you lower with whatever your weight is. And then going straight into 3 burpees, fast as possible on those. You're gonna get a rest coming up at the end of each round. Nice.
Well done.
Well done. Good job, you guys. You're on fire, it tells you. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate if you're able to see this. Hopefully, maybe not. So the timer today, there is, SmartWatt has a simple way. I'll just walk you through it if you have it. That you can add sets. So when you go to a 4-time workout, you can then select add sets, which says is optional. For today, you would click on the sets and give yourself 6. And then the rest, you'll give yourself 1 minute rest. And we're not going to do a time cap. You'll start your timer, and then each time you'll press tap to start. And what it'll do is every round when you complete your last burpee, you will then swipe. It'll say you'll finish. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to pretend like I just finished a round. I'm going to swipe to finish. It's going to then count my 1 minute rest for me. So if you don't have a fancy timer, no big deal. Just check your clock and give yourself 1 minute. Kept the rest interval simple for you, so you don't have to stress about that. 1 minute rest. Dig back in. Try to keep the splits close. You want to be consistent here. And we really want you working very hard in these intervals today, okay? Sprint and speed work, getting a little strength in. When we finish, you'll do 5 minutes of elbow planking. Accumulate as many seconds as you can in that elbow plank today, okay? So a little extra core, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much. Have a great workout.